Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. We're talking coloured vinyl, multicoloured vinyl again here today. Just before I get on to the two or three albums that I'm going to show you today, both fantastic Pink Floyd records. In the last video I did on multicoloured vinyl stuff, there was one particular record that was, I think you'll agree, particularly interesting. It was a kind of swirled yellow and multicolour pressing, but has it got these metallic, what I call metallic kind of shapes, reflective shapes in the vinyl. Well, I found out a little bit more about how that was created. How they produce that effect is by it's a hologram, and they actually install the hologram design on the lacquer when the actual plates are being made up for the pressing itself. So it's not part of the sort of coloured vinyl thing that then gets squashed into the record shape. It's actually within the within the plates themselves. So quite incredible, I think, effect, and I was really interested to find that out. I'd like to see it being done, to be honest, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you from a bit of information that I got. So what we're looking at today, Dark Side of the Moon. Last year was its 50th anniversary. Obviously, there was the official anniversary box set that came out, which was a bit underwhelming, I think. Not a great deal of sort of additional new material, really. I have ordered the sort of picture disc thing that's coming out in April. It's not actually a picture disc, it's done through a UV light effect or something, but it's quite a nice looking thing made into a double album. But the bootleggers haven't been lazy on this. What I've decided to get is two Dark Side related multicolour bootlegs. The first is this. So this is a new release pressing of, or a repressing of, the famous Tackrell cornyphone title, The Coming of the Cahootech in Celebration of the Comet. That's the full title. So this is Handicap Records, and what they've done is they've repressed that album, single album, which is basically just the Dark Side tracks from the Rainbow Theatre. So it's exactly the same music that was on the original, but they've done a really nice job as always. There's a few versions, I've got a couple of them. So you get this really super deluxe sleeve with a paper obi strip, 200 made, mine's number 14, and they're splatter vinyls. So this one with the pink obi strip is the white splatter version. Really nice. Got a mixture of ordinary daylight and bulb on this. So they're beautiful pressings, and a really nice idea to bring that out as a 50th anniversary thing. So that's the white splatter version. I also decided to get the yellow splatter version, So same cover. Obviously you've got a yellow Obi strip on this one. Mine's number 41 of 200 of these. So I think if I'm right, there's 200 of each version. They've also done what they call a gold splatter, although it looks a bit more brown than gold. And I think they've done a kind of half and half with the sort of browny gold. But anyway, these are the two that I got. So you get the gold splatter logo on there. Otherwise the cover's the same, just different Obi. Really heavy pressings. And yeah, it's nice yellow with multicolour splattering. So quite lovely, really. So that's the coming of Kahoot Tech on Handicap Records. Now the other one that I've bought has literally just come through. I think I've shown you before. There's a label that does kind of 3D. If I can find them. Here we go. So I think I showed you before. It's a label that does these sort of 3D pop-up style super duper deluxe affairs. That was Liber Spaceman Monitor reissue, and they did a beautiful one of Pompeii. Well, they brought out a new one in celebration of the 50th anniversary, and this is it. It's absolutely gorgeously made in sort of most highest quality you can imagine, glossy everything basically. It comes in its own bag with a seal, which is actually the ticket from the show, which is the Wembley 74 broadcast, and it's got a sticker on there. It's just a bit tight to get off, so I thought I'd actually remove that in advance, but hopefully you can see that. So then basically this is Wembley 74, just the Dark Side tracks. And it says the cover summarises the first idea designed by Roger Waters with the image of a Silver Surfer, which was never realised. So it's like a Silver Surfer thing there on the back. This back thing is die cut to see through it. I've actually put the inside the wrong way around, so you'll see that a bit better when I take that out. So that's the front, and you've got this wraparound bit which follows the design very nicely. So the first thing we need to do with this is to remove carefully the Obi strip, and then open that out. What you see is the Silver Surfer in 3D and 4 astronauts, obviously, which has got the faces of the band on. So I don't know whether that's clear. Now the thing about these astronauts is they're attached, that's the Silver Surfer, they're attached to the sleeve with actual metal springs. So the idea is they can bounce and wobble. But again, quite incredible how that's been manufactured. So very carefully, if I lay that down, the non-record side, what you have is a 12 by 12 glossy laminated insert. The masterpiece, Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, 50th anniversary, beautifully designed. Excuse the dog barking. And then there's this, which I won't actually take out, but you've got this sort of postage stamps in a plastic wallet, and then a sort of postcardy thing, all about the Apollo 11 moon landing. So that's that, and then also with it there's a quite beautiful poster. So, that's absolutely gorgeous. From the Wembley, it says it live at the Wembley Stadium, 1974. Whether it's a genuine poster or just something somebody's put together, I'm not sufficiently a Floyd expert to know. But yeah, it's beautiful. So that's the poster. So we then remove the record. Okay, so when you take the record out, what happens is, you see that spectrum design through the plastic window. And there's a plastic window there, so it reflects the light. Quite brilliantly done. The record itself is in this sleeve, so that when that's in position in the cover, you see that through the window. On the other side, you've got that. So I'll now take out the record. So on the one side you've got this beautiful spectrum of colours, which it's a picture disc, so I imagine that's just a picture of the spectrum of colours rather than a sort of multicoloured vinyl effect. On the other side you get that. It's one of the most superb picture discs I've ever seen. Crystal clear, absolutely lovely. So coloured vinyl collector, essential. Pink Floyd collector, essential. Dark Side of the Moon fan, essential. So all in all, it's just a superb release. It's the label's called Man at Work, Music for the Masses, also Vox Populi. I think there are 200 of these made. So yeah, all I can say is, if you want to celebrate Dark Side of the Moon 50th anniversary, this is how to do it, guys. And the fact that it's the live recording is so much better in a way. We've all got so many versions of the album, you can't do much to that really, but to get a beautifully packaged version of the album live, and we know they performed it fantastically live, that's the one for me. So I hope you enjoyed those. Thanks for joining me. More to come on the S front, of course, as we're nearing completion of our project on Relayer. But otherwise, thanks for watching and see you next time.